Winter is the perfect season for a bowl of warming and comforting soup. So today we're making hot and sour soup, 酸辣汤, for the cold winter days. It's warm, punchy, hearty, healthy, and very simple to make. So let's get into it. Step 1 is to prep the ingredients. Hot and sour soup, as the name suggests, is hot and sour with a hint of saltiness and very aromatic. So the key condiments to create those flavors are Chinese black vinegar, which is the source of the sourness, black or white pepper ground, which is where the spiciness of the soup is coming from. Soy sauce provides some saltiness and color, and sesame oil for a tint of nutty aroma. Also some cornstarch to create that thicker soup consistency. Dissolve it in some cold water. Other than the condiments, we also need to cut or prep some ingredients that go into the soup. Use a knife to score a small X on the bottom of the tomato. Soak it in boiled hot water. Let it sit for about a minute, then you can easily peel off the skin. And dice a tomato. Soak dried wood ears and shiitake mushrooms in hot water, then slice them into thin slithers. Finally chop the green onions. Cut off the roots of needle mushrooms, tear them into smaller strands. Beat the eggs. Slice the soft tofu both vertically and horizontally. Then you'll get thin pieces of tofu like this. Slice the meat into thin strips. Remember to cut against the grain. I am using chicken breast. You can also use pork. If you're a vegetarian, you can totally skip the meat. Now moving on to step 2, make the soup. In a pot, add some cooking oil. Saute the chicken strips. Once they're cooked on the outside, add in the diced tomato. Stir fry until they're mushy and the juice has been forced out. And we get a nice tomato soup base. Now pour in some water, about 2 to 3 liters. This recipe serves about 6 people, so you can adjust the amount accordingly. Bring it to boil and drop in the needle mushrooms. And sliced wood ears and shiitake mushrooms. Then add in soy sauce. Blend well. Black pepper ground. We add those seasonings now to give mushrooms and chicken strips enough time to absorb the flavors. Then add in the starch water little by little so that we can control the consistency of the soup. Stir, stir, stir. When the soup becomes gooey and thick, our soup base is ready. Bring it to boil again. Then drizzle the beaten eggs to make egg drops. And slide in the tofu. Gently stir to separate each piece. Now that the soup is more condensed, it can support the soft tofu and egg drops better, so they can float and more evenly spread all over the soup and less likely to break. Last but not least, add in the black vinegar, because if we had added this earlier, vinegar would have evaporated. And some sesame oil. Sprinkle some green onions and optionally some cilantro, and voila, we're done. The soup has a slightly spicy and sharp taste, but at the same time very soothing and comforting. And it is filled with lots and lots of tasty and healthy ingredients. Hope you enjoy this bowl of delicious hot and sour soup. Subscribe for more recipes like this.